Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
I'm here to sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Gary Morgan with the Michigan Runner. This is going to be the start of the Wyoming Marathon. There we go. Start. 300 of them. There they go. Good morning. 6 is just coming, and as the train is going by there, Wyoming, a big train depot center here in the out west. Lights coming up. And we have the race director here of the Cheyenne Marathon, the second annual event. About 600 people, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon. So what's your name?
Lisa Taylor.
And what inspired Cheyenne Marathon?
So the Cheyenne Kiwanis Club actually took this over last year. It started by Commissioner Ash, and we took it over this year. We wanted something here in Cheyenne. We wanted to give distance runners half marathon and full marathon options in our community, so we don't always have to travel in order to run distances.
Like Jackson.
Like Jackson or Denver, which is only an hour and a half, but it's kind of nice to do something in your hometown.
Well, you had a lot of 50-staters here today.
We do.
Half and full 50-staters.
I know, isn't that awesome? We had actually 2 people that completed their 50th state today here with us.
One was 50 and one 50th half and 50th the marathon?
Yep, no, 2 50 marathons.
Oh, awesome. And how many?
600 or 560.
That was for the 10K, half. And how many people did you have from out of state?
The majority. I can't tell you off the top of my head, okay, but the majority.
Probably 30 states, you think?
Yep, probably.
And then did you have any from Canada?
We did not, but we had someone from France.
Well, guess what?
That counts!
That's right. And is this course pretty much the same as last year?
No, we completely revamped the course. It was brand new this year. Oh, hold on. This is one of our 50 staters.
We have some major finishers here around the 6.5-hour group, and they are finishing their 50th state. I see right there, Marathon Maniac. I think it's number 350 there, and she just finished her 50th state. The Maniacs are famous for that, going wherever it takes to get 50th state. She has a cheering crowd over here. Yep. Well, that's why when you come to a place like this, you're going to get some 50-staters finishing. And this is a cool place. So what else would you like to tell me about Cheyenne since we're here?
So Cheyenne's an amazing community, smaller, a lot of fun. Our botanic gardens, I think, are second to none.
Okay.
It's close enough to Denver that you can go to Denver, but then you get to come home and avoid all the traffic. So I love it here.
And your state capitol is beaubeauul there.
It is.
They just redid the top of it. The dome is shining.
It is.
Gold plated.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I went over there yesterday. It wasn't open, but it's a phenomenal building.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Your train depot station.
Yes, our historic depot plaza from the Union Pacific. Yeah. We have 2 major interstates that go through here and 2 major railroads, and then we have our Air Force Base as well. So it's a good community. Yeah, I love it.
I noticed that. I was reading. I did not know there's a major train depot
in
the USA, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, being close to Denver really helps getting people.
It does.
And
DIA is easy to fly into, and it's an easy drive north.
80 to 100-mile drive. So this is awesome.
Woo, here's a new 50-stater.
A new 50-stater.
This is state number 8. He and his grandma came down.
Cool. Well, anything else you want to tell people from Michigan?
Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us this weekend. We look forward to seeing more people from Michigan joining us for the Run the Legend.
That's right. Then they go head off to all the other wild places.
Exactly.
Here in Wyoming, like Yellowstone.
Right.
Devil's Tower.
Yeah.
Those other wild places.
Exactly. Just don't pet the animals.
We know that. Okay, well, thank you so very much.
Thanks for having me.
It was awesome. I had a great time here, and I'll do a pan shot of
Perfect.
It's awesome. Okay, thank you. People are celebrating her 50th Marathon State. That's a big deal here with the Maniacs. And there's the finish line. We will give you a view of the train depot station here in a second. Okay, about a little over a quarter to a half mile down the road here is the state capitol with a beautiful golden dome. We ran right by that. It's a straight shot from here to the finish line. So we end up running that last half mile from the state capitol right here to the depot here in Cheyenne, and we'll give you a view of the depot here in a minute. So here's the finish line area, and here is the historic depot station. Union Pacific and Burlington Railroads built this, obviously over 100 years ago. This was the start-finish area here, right here in Cheyenne. I did not know this was the big train depot area, and they went through here when they built the Transcontinental Railroad from 1865 to 1869. A lot of history here, right here in Cheyenne. I've drove by it a few times on I-80, but to come here and run the race was pretty cool. Cowboy Statue here, right here in front of the depot. We got a few other sculptures here around town. We got a couple more we'll show. Oh, here is one of the booths they have, where they have booths all over town, sculptured that were put all over town for the summer. And it says the chamber is 100 years old here in Cheyenne. Once again, an interesting place. Women had a big place here in Wyoming, and like I said, women who would hop on the train. There's no passenger service, but lots of train come through here with a freight that go all over the country, especially here out west. Here's another finisher coming in about the 6:20 mark. Run the marathon. It got hot out here today, almost 80 degrees here in Cheyenne. That's right, cool. Well, you got to do number 51. Cool. Awesome. That's great. There's Cheryl over there. Congratulations. Awesome. And there's the boot that has all the governors of Wyoming over the last 130 years. Cool.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, well, let me start. Okay, we have our 50 state completer here. And what's your name?
Cheryl Dwyer.
And where are you from?
I'm Bloomington, Illinois.
So, when did you start this epic journey around America?
It started in Chicago in 2000.
Cool.
So it's been almost over 19 years.
Chicago Marathon?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
It started and finished here.
Yes.
And so you've done all 50 states. What was your most memorable race you did of all 50?
Oh my goodness, probably the first one. So Chicago Marathon.
You ain't gonna forget a Chicago Marathon.
Yes, but actually this was quite memorable too.
Of course, being here, finishing this
Yes.
cool city.
Yes.
This has been even I'm impressed to be coming up here. And was it? What do you think about your journey? It's been a 19-year journey.
Yes.
What were the highs and lows of it?
Oh, well, there's been some tough ones. This one was a tough one for me, but yeah, it's just been a lot of good races, a lot of good places to see, a lot of pretty scenery, some not very much scenery, and so it's been really interesting going to all across the United States. Haven't ever been to all the states before.
Right, so now you've done it. Well, what inspired you to do this epic journey over 19 years?
Well, yeah, one of my friends just decided to run her first marathon. I thought, well, I couldn't have her do it without me, so I I went with her, and then after a while I started doing states with my other friends, and at some point in time I thought, well, I might as well just keep going.
That's right, yeah, travel's the best thing.
Yeah.
Did she finish her 50?
No, she's still running, so she has a few more to go, so I'll probably be going with her to quite a few of those. So.
Well, so now you've done all 50. Of course, they always say plus DC, so you got to go do Marine Corps.
DC, well, I thought Marine Corps was Virginia.
Well, it is. Well, it's like 3 states.
I do want to do Marine Corps. I really do.
You haven't done that one yet.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Well,
but
that's a special race. You would definitely love it.
Yes.
It's a memorable experience.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. I've done it a few times myself. So
yes, I want to do that.
Going to DC is. There's plenty of other things to do there.
Yeah, I plan on doing DC though. That's my next one.
So now that you're in Wyoming, are you going to Disneyland or are you going to Yellowstone, the granddaddy of all parks?
Oh, probably. I've been to Yellowstone years ago. So
how about Devil's Tower, DT's Tower?
Actually, we're going to head back down to Colorado. We're going to do some. We're going to go to some Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah. I'm not going to go. Not going to go to Pikes Peak. I'll probably not be doing a lot of hiking. Yeah.
But hey, congratulations. That's so cool
you.
You've done that. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
And good luck with all your future endeavors.
Thank you.
So this train depot is really cool. Promontory Summit is where the railroads met in November 10th, 1869. They built the Transcontinental Railroads. And of course, they started in San Francisco and on the West Coast and started in Omaha down that end. They show right along here. And once again, Promontory Summit, which is in just north of Salt Lake, which I visited a few years ago. But right along here. And Ogden, that's in Salt Lake, Evanston, Wyoming. Green River, Rawlins, Laramie, Cheyenne. And of course, Kimball, Nebraska, Sidney, Julesburg, Colorado, Nebraska border, Ocala, North Platte, Augusta, Grand Island, Fremont, and Omaha. Well, that's where the railroads came across from 1865 to 1869 when they met there in Utah. Yep. Transcontinental Railroad, and this was part of the adventure back over 150 years ago. Beautiful train station here. Once again, it's just freight goes by here, but pretty cool place. Beautiful building, centerpiece of Cheyenne, Wyoming.